So before start the actual project explanation, I request you please subscribe my channel. So you can see on the screen up till now I have uploaded more than 66 video on Raspberry Pi. The Raspberry Pi with IoT, that is all this video. Then also IoT with Arduino, all this video are 26. And recently we started the new series on the PIC microcontroller. Before that I also cover the project on the Python web application. So if you want to learn Python, IoT, Raspberry Pi, Arduino, PIC from the scratch and from freely, then please subscribe my channel, please support me. And the most important part is whatever the code I have explained, whatever the project I have created on this YouTube channel, all these projects are freely available. You no need to pay anything for this project. So just if only point is you should watch complete video and you should follow my process. So if you want to learn something from the scratch and freely, then support me and please subscribe my channel and please click on like button. Hello friend, in today's session we will learn how we can design and develop the project which is completely useful for the blind person. So you can see on the screen we have the Raspberry Pi and only we require the USB camera for this project. So before start the next part, I would like to tell you what will be the flow of this project. So basically you have to just put one page which has the essay or which has the English sentence in front of that camera. So once you place the page in front of the camera, then camera will capture the image. Then after that what Raspberry Pi will done, Raspberry Pi convert that image into text form and again from the text to speech, so that easily that blind person can understand what sentence is written on that image by hearing that sentence. Okay, so this is the complete project flow. So before start the next part, I would like to tell you what I will cover in this video. So I will cover how to implement this complete project by yourself by using your Raspberry Pi. So basically we require the software, then we require some Python library, and also we require the programming knowledge. So I will cover how to install that software, how to install Python library, the Raspberry Pi. Also I will tell at the end of this video importance of each and every line of the code, so that you can design and develop this project by yourself. Only point is you have to watch this complete video till the end. Okay, the code I will give in the description, and that code is ready. The code is freely available. No need to pay any single rupees for the code. So only part is you have to watch this complete video and try to understand how to develop that project by yourself by using your Raspberry Pi. Okay, let's start the project. First we will see the practical demonstration of this project, so that you will get idea about what will be the final output of this project. Then we will see the software installation part, and then we will see the program installation part. So please watch this complete video. Okay, now we will see the practical demonstration. So you can see in hardware part we have the Raspberry Pi. Then we have given the power supply to Raspberry Pi through this pin. This is nothing but the 5 volt 2 ampere adapter power pin, which is connected from here. You can see which is connected from here to here on Raspberry Pi, this white pin. Second, we have HDMI connector which is coming from our screen. So you can see this is my screen. You can use any screen which having the HDMI port. Then after that here in the port part you can see we have three USB port connected. One is for our keyboard, which is used to take the input. Then second is nothing but the mouse. This is my wireless mouse pin. So this for that one. You can see here is the wireless mouse. And then next part is we require one camera which is attached here. You can see the camera, it is attached here. So this is my camera. So you can also purchase this. So you can also purchase this Logi USB camera from the Amazon. The link given in the description. So this is the basic hardware part you require. Okay, so now we will start the project. Okay, now we will run the project. So before we run the project, it is very important you should download this folder from my website link. So website link given in the description. So once you download that folder, that will be in the zip file. You have to unzip that file, then you will get this folder. Okay, once you get this folder, just go inside this folder and just right click on this folder and open with Thony browser. So whatever I am doing right now, it is on Raspberry Pi screen, not on my laptop. Okay, so whatever you have to do on the Raspberry Pi screen only. So just open with the Thony browser. So once you open with the Thony browser, you have to click on this run button. So before that one, you have to install all this library. So how to install all this library, I will tell you after this practical demonstration. Okay, So once you if you want to run this project, just click on this run button. So once you click on this run button, you can see the camera start capturing my image. So just adjust the page with the correct. So you can see I will adjust the page. Okay, once you adjust the page, you can see on the screen also that page is correctly visible right now. And after that, once you adjust this page, just click on Z button from the keyboard. So I will press the Z button right now in the keyboard. So once I press the Z button, you can see image is captured. It is freeze now. You can see my finger.
My father SA plus fathers are a significant figure in our lives. Fathers provide a sense of security and safety towards their daughters. Plus fathers always influence the kind of friendships and relationships that we form. Plus parents today are breaking stereotypes that only men can pursue their careers. Fathers today help around the house while mothers work.
So you can see once I press the Z button, it is start speaking the same sentence which is present in the image. So in this way you can run this project. Now I will place the another image so that it will show runtime. This project work correctly. That show the accuracy of this project. So you can see I will place the again this page. And then I press on Z button again.
Asterisk, while you write about your strengths, you can write about your weakness too. Asterisk, only you know your passions and dreams, so only you can write about it. Asterisk, you can write about the various qualities that you possess. Asterisk, when you are writing about yourself, be real and authentic.
So this is the way you can run the project. Now we will see how to execute all this command like all this library in your Raspberry Pi. Now in the software installation part, it is very important you should have the latest Raspberry Pi OS in your memory card. So how to install that OS? First you should go on Raspberry Pi website, raspberrypi.com, and then from here you can download this Raspberry Pi Imager software. So click on for window or whatever your operating system is, that one. So my operating system is for Windows. So I click on this one. So once I click on this one, you can see in the download side. So in the download side you can see this software will be given, that is application file. You have to install that software. So once you install that software, go to your start bar and just type Raspberry Pi Imager. So once you type Raspberry Pi Imager, click on this. So once you click on this, this software will be open. You can see this software will be open. Then after that, what you have to take? You have to take your 32 GB or whatever GB memory card into your card reader, and then after that, that card reader you have to connect to your laptop. So after you connect to your laptop, just click on this choose OS and then click on this recommended 32-bit recommended OS. So select this one, and then you can click on this choose storage. Click on this choose storage. Then here you can select your card reader path, whatever your card reader path. Okay, so that you have to select and just click on this right button. So once you click on this right button, Raspberry Pi OS will be right in your memory card, and then after you can plug that. It will take some 30 minutes, and after that you can plug out that memory card and place into a Raspberry Pi, and just attach keyboard, mouse and HDMI cable and power supply to Raspberry Pi, and then do some basic installation part, that is your language, whatever keyboard you are using, time. So basic part you can do, and then you can install the library. So this is the way you can install the OS into Raspberry Pi. So once you install the latest OS in Raspberry Pi, second part is you have to execute all this command into Raspberry Pi. So how to execute all this command? So in the same folder, you can see in the same folder there is one list, command list. So double click on this list. So once you double click on this list, you can see all this command given here. So what you have to do, you have to copy one by one command. So let's say first I copy this command. So copy this command and just go to this terminal. You can see black terminal. So in this black terminal it will open here, and that black terminal should be start with Raspberry Pi. So this is my black terminal. You can see again I will open from here. So this is my black terminal, it will open, and one by one command you can see, first command, second command, paste, right click, paste and press enter. I already done that one, so I will not repeat that same process again. So in this way you can run one by one command. So let's example, I will take another command, it will take less time. So let's say I have to install this command. So I right click here, copy, go to that black command, and let's say this black command I will open from here. So once I go here, black command, right click here and paste. So once I paste, press enter. So once I press enter, the respective package will install in your Raspberry Pi. So in this way, one by one command you have to install in your Raspberry Pi, and all these are the library that we require for our project. So you can access that command from the command file. You can see command file is here already. So in this way you can install all this library. Now we will see the program explanation of this same project. So you can see once you install the command, at my end is already installed. So it is showing like required package already satisfied, but your case it will install all these packages. So in this way you can install one by one command in Raspberry Pi. Okay, now we will see the importance of each and every line from the code. So first line is import pi tesseract. So basically this is the library which is used to convert the image into text form. Second, CV2 library which is used to capture the image. Then this is the pill library, then OS library, then we have the pitch2 text library. So first we define the language as English, then we have to define one object which is used for text to speech library. So here we define that object. You can see engine is the object and this is the library. So to access that library function we need to define that object. Then we define some property, that is a speak rate. That speak rate is nothing but the 100. You can see you can change your speak rate according to yourself. So I prefer as a 100. So engine set property we change the speak rate. Then after that CV2 wait key. Then after that CO2 video capture 0. So basically I am using the USB camera, so that I have given here 0. So if you are using the Raspberry Pi camera, then you can use here 1 or -1 based upon your input for the camera. So basically I am using USB camera, that's why my input is 0. So webcam input is connected with the 0 port. So this is nothing but the line which is connected the camera which is used to configure the webcam input. So then while true, the next part is check web frame. So whatever the camera capturing the image right now, live image, that is captured by this line, and this showing in the frame format here you can see. Then CV2 I am show whatever the camera capturing that image we have to show on the screen. So that's why this is the line to show that image. Then we are waiting for the key from the keyboard. So if the key is nothing but the Z, so this is the line which is take the key from the keyboard. So if the key is nothing but the Z, then what we have to do, whatever the capture image, that we have to store with the name as a save image.jpg in our folder. So to save that image into with this name into our folder, this line is used. Then after that we have to release our webcam, so no need of camera now. Then after that whatever the image we capture save.jpg, that we have to convert into string form. So how to convert that one? So that one we can convert by using this pi tesseract.image to string function and passing our image to there. So that convert into string form. Then we are printing whatever the string on the screen. Then engine.set property we change the rate to 125 now. Now first this is high, you can by default you can use high here, so that it starts speaking high, and then after that string whatever the image capture Raspberry Pi capture that image, it start printing that, it starts speaking that word one by one. So here whatever the string we capture, we are the Raspberry Pi start text to speech converter in this line. So this high you can ignore, but it is very important to add in this line, because I found that during my practical demonstration or when I am doing this R&D, if I give directly this line, then it will skip some word. So to avoid that part, I just print one default string here high. So it will skip hi, but it is very important, this line is very important here. It will not say hi, but it will skip that one and actual start speaking our string that is captured from our image. In this line engine dot say, and then after that line is completed, that essay is completed, then we have to stop the engine, then we have to save, like we have to print on the screen image save, and whatever the screen on the image we have to destroy that one. So this is the basic idea behind this code. Then you can see except part is if there is any error, if anything error happening, then you will get in the exception part. You can see camera release and your directly CV2 all window will be destroyed. All this part is basic one. So main logic is here only. You can see try is main logic, and exception is nothing but to handle the error. If any error happen, then in that case we have to release the camera, we have to destroy all the window. That part is written here. So I hope you understand the importance of each and every line from the code. I hope you understand the project also. If you like my content, then please click on like button, please subscribe my channel, and please support me. Thanks for watching this video.